My name is Isabela Argenia Wagey.
This video is an assignment for the Set and Logic course, and this video is entitled Logic in Computers. Happy watching! A transistor is a type of semiconductor device that can be used to conduct and insulate electric current or voltage. A transistor basically acts as a switch and an amplifier. In simple words, we can say that a transistor is a miniature device that is used to control or regulate the flow of electronic signals. Transistors are one of the key components in most of the electronic devices that are present today. Developed in the year 1947 by three American physicists, John Bardeen, Walter Brattain, and William Shockley, the transistor is considered one of the most important inventions in the history of science. Parts of a transistor. A typical transistor is composed of three layers of semiconductor materials or, more specifically, terminals which help to make a connection to an external circuit and carry the current. A voltage or current that is applied to any one pair of the terminals of a transistor controls the current through the other pair of terminals. There are three terminals for a transistor. They are listed below. Base, this is used to activate the transistor. Collector, it is the positive lead of the transistor. Emitter, it is the negative lead of the transistor. The principle of a transistor. The basic principle of how a transistor works is that there will be no current between the collector and emitter if the base is not given a phase voltage or bias. A transistor enters the conduction state, allowing current flow between collector and emitter, when a sufficient voltage is applied to the base. How transistors work. A transistor operates as a switch or gate for electronic signals, opening and closing an electronic gate many times per second. It ensures the electronic circuit is on if the current is flowing and switched off if it isn't. Complex switching circuits that make up all modern networking and telecommunication systems rely on transistors. Circuits also offer high switching speeds, such as hundreds of gigahertz or more than 100 billion on and off cycles per second. Transistors are combined to form a logic gate, which compares multiple input signals to provide a different output. Computers with logic gates can make simple decisions using Boolean algebra. These techniques are the foundation of modern-day computing and computer programs. Transistors also play an important role in amplifying electronic signals. For example, in radio applications such as FM receivers, where the received electrical signal is weak due to disturbances, amplification provides audible output. Transistors increase signal strength to provide this amplification. A logic gate is an electronic component that converts input into an output signal according to certain logic rules. Logic gates are a basic part of designing digital electronic systems. Logic gates work based on a combination of digital signals originating from their inputs. Logic gates usually have two inputs and one output. Logic gates use binary numbers 0 or 1, which can also be called true or false. The correct value is indicated by the number 1, while the incorrect value is indicated by the number 0. 1. AND gate. This AND gate requires two or more inputs to produce one output. If all or one of the inputs is the binary number 0, then the output will be 0. Meanwhile, if all the inputs are the binary number 1, then the output will be 1. 2. OR gate. The second type is the OR gate. Just like the AND gate, this gate also requires two inputs to produce one output. This OR gate will produce an output of 1 if all or one of the inputs is the binary number 1. Meanwhile, the output will produce 0 if all the inputs are the binary number 0. 3. NOT gate. The next type is the NOT gate. The NOT gate functions as an inverter. If the input is 1, then the output will be 0, and vice versa.